Ever pondered about the lurking hazards in your daily environment? Hazard identification and risk assessment are the unsung heroes of our daily safety, at work or at home. They are the invisible guardians that keep us out of harm's way. Hazard identification is the process of finding, listing, and characterizing hazards. It's like being a safety detective, peering into the nooks and crannies of our world to spot potential dangers. It could be a loose carpet that might cause a trip, or a faulty wire that might spark a fire. Nothing is too small or too insignificant when it comes to hazard identification. Risk assessment, on the other hand, is a bit like being a safety fortune teller. Once the hazards are identified, risk assessment predicts the potential harm they could cause and how likely they are to happen. It's a process of evaluating the potential risks that might be involved in a projected activity or undertaking. Both of them go hand in hand like two sides of the same safety coin. Together, they form the basis of any safety management system, be it at work or at home. So how does one go about this? Step 1 is to identify the hazards. Look around and ask, what could possibly go wrong? Look for anything that has the potential to cause harm. Step 2 is to decide who might be harmed and how. This involves identifying who could be affected if a hazard became a reality. Step 3 is to evaluate the risks and decide on precautions. What are the chances of the hazard causing harm? What steps can be taken to reduce the risk? Step 4 is to record your findings and implement them. Write down what hazards you found, who they could affect, and what measures you're taking to prevent them. Then put those measures into action. Step 5 is to review your assessment and update if necessary. Things change, new equipment is bought, new people start, and so a good risk assessment is never done. It's a living, breathing document that should be reviewed and updated regularly. In essence, hazard identification and risk assessment are about being proactive, not reactive. They are about anticipating problems before they occur and taking action to prevent them. They are about creating a safe and healthy environment for everyone. So remember, identify the hazards, decide who might be harmed and how, evaluate the risks, and decide on precautions, record your findings and implement them, and review your assessment and update if necessary. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep your eyes open for hazards. Because safety is not just a responsibility, it's a way of life.